Hey everybody, it's Mike over at Taxes and Bricks. Well, I haven't posted anything for a while. And the reason is I've been kind of at odds with what I wanted to do with the channel. Originally I started it just to kind of share a little bit of information about taxes and a little bit of information about Lego and kind of maybe show my collection and share it with everybody. But it kind of morphed into something. It morphed into something a little bit more complicated and kind of, off of what I had originally wanted and envisioned. So I've decided I'm going to make a bit of a change here. In the coming weeks, I'm sort of reformatting the channel, not majorly. I want to post regularly. I want to post more regularly than I do now. And unfortunately, putting together decent content and coming up with ideas and shooting a video and making it look decent is difficult if you've ever done it. And a lot of what I do, I have a ton of videos and they're just, to be honest with you, garbage. Or I'm not happy with them and I don't want to put them out if I'm not happy with them. So I want to kind of get to a more simple format of things and maybe focus on perhaps just 4 elements of my sort of Lego collection mainly. I mean, I'll share some tax information as stuff comes in, and I've got some stuff for the end of this year. But really what I'm looking to do here is I'm looking to share the Lego room, or the Lego office as I call it, and share it maybe on a regular basis once a month where, we do a tour, and then the next month we'll do a tour, and I'll highlight the things that I've added, the sets that I've added. I want to share my backlog problem with you guys because I have a pretty big backlog problem where I have a lot of sets that I've bought and had the intention of putting them together, and then more sets came out, and then more sets came out, and then life got in the way and whatever, and they've been sitting around, and I want to kind of get to them. And so I'm working right now on inventorying the entire backlog and organizing it and then coming up with a build schedule so that I can still build the new stuff that comes in that I want to build, but also start catching up on this backlog, because you'll see in a future video, backlog is horrendous. I want to spend some time talking to you guys about the retired sets and the sets that are still in production that I want to buy, my wish list, if you will, because there's a lot of retired sets that I don't own that I would like to own. And that list grows, not as much as the sets that come out and the new stuff that's coming out and the stuff that's in production, but it's still there. And then I think the last thing I would like to share with you guys, besides, sort of the tour and the backlog and sort of my wish list, if you will, is, more sort of focused on, I don't know, the collections, if you will. I don't know if that's the right, I guess the collections. Part of my Lego collecting is I like to grab a theme or a genre, and I like to collect maybe not everything from it, in some cases everything, but almost everything. And some of them I have complete collections, and I've got everything from, say, the Botanicals line, or I've got everything from, say, Speed Champions, or I've got everything in Create AR Expert, or this thing or that thing. But I like to collect, and I like to organize by genre, and I want to share that with you guys, because I think, too, when I first started building a long time ago, one of the things that I would do is I would look for videos about, say, a complete collection of X genre, whatever, and decide to purchase, what was released, and some retired stuff based on that. So anyway, that's, I think, the latter part of this. And so I don't know that I'm going to be able to release something every single week. I mean, ideally that would be great, is, just to kind of have a weekly video come out, say, on Mondays or Thursdays or whenever. Something very simple where, I'm not building and having to piece together, a 3-week build into one video, and whatever, which is kind of what I've been doing. And I don't know, I've just not been happy. I mean, I have a ton of them. I have a lot of edited videos. I'm just not happy with them, and whatnot. So anyway, that's, I think, the goal. Tour videos, my backlog, sort of my wish list, and my plan for what's coming, out and what's released not leaks, because I'm not really privy to that. I mean, I get the information how you guys probably get the information, which is I just watch leak YouTube videos and, whatever, and people know more than I do. I'm not an insider with, Lego Ambassador Network or something like that. I just, watch YouTube and check the website and, listen to the rumors like everybody else. But so there's that, and then, kind of highlighting some of my collections a little bit, maybe one collection every other month or something like that. So that's what I'm going to do, just to give you a heads up here. And like I said, I'll also weave some tax information in as that comes, and maybe later in the year as we kind of draw closer to the tax season. So anyway, that's the plan. That's what's going on. I just wanted to kind of update you because I know I haven't released anything in several months, and I had intended to, and I have stuff. I just not happy with it, which is why I'm not. So that's it for today. No Lego, except for what you see in the background there. There's plenty to look at here, and I've been finishing stuff and rocking out sets here over the last couple of months, and there's a ton of new stuff around here, and I've organized and reorganized a little bit, and I'm always constantly working on it. But for now, that's what we've got for today. Thanks for watching, and just stay tuned. We've got some new and exciting stuff coming, and hopefully this new format will work, and it will help me, get out regular content for you guys, which I think you enjoy. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.